There goes Tom.
There goes Tom. That was a good call.
Right. Well, he's taught us something. Two veteran guys who've had a share. He obviously knows something that we don't.
Yeah, no shit. I did not know that you have to push on a girl's stomach to get her to fucking squirt.
I didn't know that either, but according
to... Then again, I have not been able to get many girls to squirt. Have you? How many girls have you ever had squirt on you?
I've probably had a partial squirt from one.
I've only had one.
Mm-hmm.
Only one ever, and I know I didn't push on her stomach.
Right.
Did you push on this girl's stomach?
No.
She just did it naturally, right?
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, and then that was when you were in the car?
No. No, that wasn't the situation at all.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
No, let's just put it this way. I'll let you fill in the blanks.
Okay.
I just about drowned, and I asked her if she peed on me.
Oh, my God. Is this one that I know?
No. This was before I knew you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would have swore it was the truck driver.
No.
She seems like the kind that would be a squirter.
No, this was before. And
I was the truck driver girl.
Real good.
But not a squirter.
No.
Did she suck cock?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What was she better at? And I know this means nothing to nobody but me, but I have an obsession with that girl.
Really?
Oh, my God, yes. Of all the girls that I know that you've banged, she is by far the hottest.
No. Number one, she didn't suck cock at all.
Wait a minute, you just said she did.
Well, I was thinking somebody else. I had to.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. The one
that the tattoos ruined.
Yeah.
She didn't suck cock at all?
Not even once.
What?
Not even once.
Oh, that is very disheartening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, was she a good bang?
Yeah, I would say so.
Was she a great bang?
No.
Whew. That is really saddening.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, I had a fucking wholehearted different vision of her.
Nice to look at. Not the greatest in the sack.
She did not suck cock.
Not at all.
Why?
I don't know the answer.
So at some point, let's get her. So at some point, you tried to push her down to suck your dick.
And that didn't happen.
And what did she say?
Nothing.
I don't do that?
No. There was no discussion.
Wait a minute. Come on, man.
Well, what are you going to do?
Just fucking say there was no discussion. There was discussion because you pushed her down to suck your dick.
Yeah, I know. But when you feel resistance, it's just like, okay, this isn't happening. So you don't make it a discussion because.
Okay, but the next day or whatever, you weren't like, babe, why won't you suck my dick?
No, because I wasn't on that one-on-one level because it was very casual.
Come on.
It wasn't like a serious thing, you know?
No, I know that it wasn't, but Jesus, dude.
Nice to look at. Even Chips Enough said I could just sit there and look at her all day.
Any girl that I've ever been with, if she wouldn't suck my cock, I asked her why.
Yeah, but I don't need the drama and go, why don't you? And it's all because and how come? And
what was her reason, though?
I don't know the reason.
You don't have any idea. Wait a minute.
Absolutely none.
Wait a minute, dude. So you fucking just accepted it. You tried to push her down to suck your dick. She said no.
No, she didn't say no. It was resistance.
But she just resisted.
Basically, yes.
And you never questioned why won't you suck my dick?
No, because once you encounter that resistance, it's just like, okay, obviously this is not going there.
Okay, now all right, let me go to the full fucking question here.
Okay.
Did you eat her fucking pussy?
Oh, absolutely.
So you ate her out.
Mm-hmm.
And even after you ate her out, she wouldn't suck your cock.
Nope.
And you never asked her why.
What am I supposed to do? How come you don't do this?
Yeah, Yes.
Well, we weren't
It doesn't have to happen at that moment.
No, but
at that moment you roll her over and you bang her doggy style. But fucking a day later, you're like, what was that about?
Well, it doesn't matter because I wasn't going to make a big deal about it.
Yes, you will, because that was the only girl you were dating at that moment.
That's true.
So why wouldn't you make a big deal about that?
Because it wasn't a big deal. It was just like, all right, well, because I've been... Wait a minute here, because I encountered that before.
All right. Now we're getting into good territory.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you encounter this before?
It was back in the late 80s or early 90s.
With a different girl in the 80s or the 90s?
Yeah, but different girl.
Okay, no, and that's fine because I know the one that we're talking about was only like a year-long thing.
Yeah, well, this wasn't. This was a very, very brief encounter.
Okay, so that first encounter, we got to spell this out.
All right.
First encounter, did you eat her fucking out?
Yes.
Okay, so you're down there, you're fucking...
Let me just put it this way, dude. I'm all about the pussy.
I love eating pussy.
Okay.
I'd rather do that than anything else.
All right. I'm all about the pussy.
So you're in the same boat as me.
Absolutely.
In that regard, you would much rather, yes or no, you would much rather eat fucking pussy than fuck it.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're back in the 80s. You're eating out this chick, fucking with everything you got.
Pretty
you're
much.
Fucking, and I have to imagine you're going fingers deep. You're finding G-spots. You're fucking doing everything you can.
Exactly. Everything short of using a wine bottle.
Right. To fucking get her completely off.
Absolutely.
Now answer me this. Are you doing this before or after she messes with you?
Before.
So I'm going to assume, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, you get her completely off before you put your cock in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to get them lubed up.
Okay. So you get her off, and then she says no.
Well, she does. They don't verbalize it. They just through their actions.
And what is the action?
Well, you
get. Hold on.
Okay,
let's draw the whole picture.
Okay.
Out. Your fucking girl is laying on her back.
Yes.
And you're fucking mouth deep in her pussy, fingers up in her,
correct.
Fucking getting her completely off.
Yep.
She gets off. She does the whole fucking shake
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, she does the whole fucking quiver,
right.
All that shit.
Right.
You give her a minute or two after that fucking quiver.
Right.
Then I'm going to assume that you at that point fucking lay down on your back.
Well, you just sort of like make your way back up now. You start,
but at some point you end up on your back.
Correct.
And you're waiting for her to suck your cock.
Well, you
hold on, yes or no?
Well, wait a minute. I'm trying to set the scene here.
All right.
You make your way up, kissing the belly, kissing your way back up, all the way back up.
Okay.
Then you roll over on your back.
Right.
And she rolls over on top of you. Wait a minute.
All right.
And then she starts kissing down on you all the way to a certain point, and that's where she stops.
And where is that point?
Right between your chest and your belly button.
And you
put your hands on their shoulders.
Okay.
And start pushing.
Yeah.
And they resist.
And you do what?
Well, after so much resistance, what are you going to do? Are you going to stop?
Now, what kind of resistance are we talking about?
Well,
is she fucking fighting you?
Not fighting, but you can feel that this is as far as I go.
And so you fucking take your hands off her?
Well, what are you going to do?
No, I'm asking. So you take your hands off her and she fucking climbs up and fucks you on top of you?
Yes, basically, yes.
Ah.
Yep.
Ah!
Yep.
I hate chicks.
I'm just telling you how that works. Because
and be honest, the whole time that she's on top of you fucking you, you're pissed.
Not pissed, but it's just like, what's up with that?
You're not pissed?
Not to the point to where I'm really mad and it's just like, okay, fuck this, man. I'm out of here.
I would have been pissed.
Well, regardless. But it gets to the point to where you get the message, okay? That I'm not.
The message is that I'm not going to do to you what you did to me.
That is correct.
That's bullshit.
Regardless if it's bullshit or not, what are you going to do about it?
You're going to tell her no, bitch?
Yeah, okay.
I totally would have.
I mean, seriously, what are you going to do?
Dude, I would have absolutely fucking lost my mind.
And do what?
I'd have stopped.
Stop doing what?
I'd have fucking threw her off.
Yeah, and then you're going to roll over like a bitch and go, fuck you, man. You're not going to
left. Yeah. I absolutely would have left.
What if it's your house?
Dude, I've had that fucking happen in my house.
Okay, then what? Did you say get out?
No, I didn't say get out, but I left.
Your own house?
I left my own bedroom, yes. Absolutely.
Then go where?
I fucking went and watched TV or some shit. I was like, you're being a fucking twat, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, but are you going to cause a fight in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay, see, I'm not going to get into this fight because
Wait a minute, dude. You're not going to get into fucking fair treatment of yourself?
But it's not like somebody I'm married to.
But it is.
No.
Dude, if you're in a one-on-one relationship, dude, the girl I'm talking about, and I don't want to say her name.
Yeah.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do know who you're talking about.
Because you know I loved her.
Yeah, well, dude, people,
that girl.
You or even Chips Enough told me if I could just sit here, I would just put her on a chair just so I could look at her all day.
I'm going to say this much. I think that I have known about 7 of your girlfriends.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Back from
I would say, yeah, I would say.
Kelly up is about 7, right?
Give or take.
And I think I've met all of them but the one that's most current.
Right.
But even the one that's most current, I've seen pictures of.
Correct.
You have had some stunners.
I have had some very beautiful women in my life, yes.
And this is only my opinion and my opinion only. The one that we're talking about here is the most stunning of the stuff.
She was model hot.
She was definitely a 10 on a 5 scale.
Yeah, she was beautiful, very beautiful.
Just look, I don't get fucking shy around girls. And she was one that I would get around. I'd be like, just talking like a fucking fag. Yeah. I love that girl.
Well, I will say that I have been very blessed in having the opportunity to be in the company of some very, very attractive women.
And she is, without question, the most attractive, at least of the girls that I've known, and I've known you for 17 years or whatever it's been.
Right.
She's the most attractive.
Well,
is that fair?
She was right at the top of the list, yes.
Yeah. In my world, she's the most attractive. And with all of those girls in mind, I would still have the same opinion. If I took her all the way over, made her fucking juice, and then she wouldn't reciprocate the favor, I would have been furious and I would have fucking left. I'd have left. If I was in the bed with her and I fucking took her all the way over and then she was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, that would have been a fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think, I don't understand how that's not a problem.
Well, I'm not saying.
Was it because you just liked banging her and that was okay? Was that enough?
Well, my point is what are you going to do about it aside from getting mad or storm out?
Yeah, but dude, sometimes you gotta be mad. But is
that gonna fix it? Is that gonna change?
It might have.
No, I don't think so.
But what I'm asking you is, was what she was giving you outside of that enough to fucking to really eradicate something that was definitely a problem.
Well, she's not here now, is she?
No, but at that time.
Well, at that time,
why didn't you break up with her immediately?
Because it was very casual at that point.
So it didn't matter to you.
No, it was it was a casual thing. It wasn't like, "What's you and me forever, babe."
But she thought it was.
I don't know that she knows about that.
Stop it! She absolutely thought it was.
Nah, I can't say that. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Here's the thing you might be missing, Chris.
All right.
There's a time. Okay, say you just made this girl you just blew her mind, right?
Okay.
And you're expecting, you're raring to go, right?
Yeah.
Do you really want to get in a fight and not get off, or do you want to just, you really want to, get your nut too, and then maybe, save the discussion for another time?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take your thought right here, Doghouse. And I'm going to throw that exact thought to Neeley. Is that the thought that you had?
Probably more so, but it wasn't important enough to make an issue about it. Because what are you going to... Okay, not knowing this girl's background, okay? Not knowing anything about her and her background.
This girl that you knew everything about, but go ahead.
I didn't know everything about her, but my point...
Are you kidding me?
Listen to what I'm saying here.
Dude, I know her fucking family history. Wait a minute. I know her family history. I know that she's fucking related to a goddamn fucking famous drummer.
No, that wasn't her, dude. Come on.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the one you think that was really pretty, the one with the tattoos that we.
She's not related.
No. That was somebody different. No.
That's another one.
No, I had nothing to do with that one.
Oh
no.
I know who you're talking about. The one that got the tattoos.
Yes, but she wasn't.
I thought she was related.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. That was somebody totally different.
I thought she was that same person.
Nope.
But go ahead.
No. But regardless, my point is regardless if you know them or not know them or their background or whatever, if they're resistant to a certain activity, are you going to force them into that whether they want to or not?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I'm not saying, dude, no, you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you should fucking take her by the goddamn hair and push her down to suck your cock. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if she's not into that, she's not into that. What I'm saying is that, man, there's a problem when she doesn't reciprocate what she expects.
I'm not saying that there isn't, but what I'm saying is...
I agree with that. There's... when you go the extra mile for her, she ought to be able to do something for you that way. But that's not the time to have that discussion. When you're, when you got a perfectly good orgasm waiting for you, and you'd rather argue about, well, I want to get off in your mouth.
All right, well, Doghouse, I'm going to take your words under advisement, and hold on, don't let Neeley answer this. Okay. Neeley, I'm going to ask you based on Doghouse's question or Doghouse's assessment. What she was willing to do for you.
Yes.
After you had done what you did for her. Was that enough for you?
No, because
no.
I'm going to say this because actually I think I actually told you even back then at that time that wasn't going on.
So I don't understand. Why did you not fucking run away?
Well, obviously she's not here now, is she?
No, I understand that, but I know for a fact you dated her for a year.
It wasn't quite that long, but
it was longer than a day.
But regardless, it wasn't like a day in, day out thing.
I understand that, but you were giving her less than she was giving you, or more than she was giving you.
But my point is who's keeping score?
You should be if you're the one banging her.
Yeah, but I'm not sitting there, well, if I do this for you, you should do this for me. And if you don't do this for me, then you're not giving me...
but it's not... But, dude, I get that it's not fucking on a scoreboard. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not getting what I want here.
Yeah, but how are you going to remedy that and go, you
break up.
Well, and I did.
Yeah, but not until after you'd fucked her for a goddamn year.
But it's a touchy thing to talk about.
It is. It really is.
It's not something you bring up over the dinner table, but at the same time, you don't want to bring it up when you're in the moment, when you got a hard on and you want to get off, and you don't want to just get into some unpleasantness, All
right, well, let me try to be the voice of reality in my own fucked up fucking argument here. Was there a great deal of situation other than the fucking sex the reason that you stayed with her for roughly a year?
Okay, yes. There were commonalities there. There was companionship there. There was...
So there was relationship qualities that outweighed the sex.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it's you and me forever, babe.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, in the scope of day-to-day situation between man and woman, there was more in the day-to-day that outweighed the sex that was not fulfilling.
The sex was just a fringe benefit of everything else that was going on.
So ultimately, the sex didn't matter. It was really about the day-to-day relationship.
Yeah, it was the phone calls. It was the dating. It was the going to places. It was the conversation, and that was just like icing on the cake.
Okay. That's fine. Believe me. And believe me, fans, when I tell you.
Call, then I could say making an issue of it. But if it's somebody that you really liked hanging out with and when you have that conversation, well, why don't you do this? And I'm not satisfied with that. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Well, that's true. And I will say this, and I'll say it again. If the fans of the show that I am not explaining this to very well at all saw this girl, they would fully understand how unbelievably good looking this girl was. This was, seriously, even in my world, this is top 10 in my world. This is a unbelievably sexy girl. And I do mean sexy in the fucking... I'm sure it was
great on me eventually at some point after however long of her not sucking dick, it would suddenly become the uppermost thing on my mind. Why won't you suck dick? Why won't you suck dick?
Well, I'm with you on that. I mean, at some point, her attitude to not doing it has to become ugly. Is that not true, Neeley?
There obviously is some deeper-seated problems there that...
No, I don't want to hear about her shit. I'm talking about day-to-day with you. Day-to-day with you. Let's play the game. You waited X amount of time before you banged her.
True.
Right? Whatever that was.
True.
A week, a month, 2 months, whatever it was.
True.
Okay, you waited X amount of time to bang her. But you certainly thought she was a hot piece of ass, because there's nobody on this planet that does not think that girl's a hot piece of ass.
I thought that the first time I met her.
I thought that the first time I met her, and I've never banged her. So you go through this fucking relationship, and you start developing a fucking chemistry and whatever. Okay? So the first time that fucking she agrees to fucking drop her pants and let you fuck her, you're fucking in heaven.
Sure.
Correct?
Right.
Okay. After that, though, when stuff starts to not be willing to be done, she's less attractive.
Well, I guess I'm a little bit more psychological than just less attractive. I think I'm more in the thing that, okay, obviously this is not something that she wants to go through or do or participate in.
I'm not believing you for a minute.
That's absolutely the truth.
I'm not believing. So you don't at any point in this think, well, she's less attractive.
No.
Never thought that the fact that she wouldn't suck your dick made her less attractive as a girlfriend.
No, because
God.
Only because
from me.
Only because
right.
I got to know her as a person, and that wasn't like, oh well, if you don't do this, you're inferior.
Okay. Let's play this. Let's play this game. I'll play this game.
Is a blowjob really the be-all, end-all?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But let's just say that for...
Well, before we go, hold that thought. Before we go, I think it's necessary to do this.
There's a request in the chat room that we need a Snatch Chat bumper.
Dude, I'm in a total fucking sexed up porn fucking drunk stupor tonight. I'm just ready to talk about pussy, 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 pussy.
Isn't that like the greatest word ever? Cunt.
Roast beef.
Pictures of snatch shoots. A snatch.
You got 3 inches of moist skin flaps, and we'll do anything for that.
All right. There you go.
Okay. So... you're in this relationship.
Okay.
And you knew pretty much right off the bat that something wasn't right.
Correct.
Is that fair?
That is fair.
So, even in this relationship that you thought was flawed, you still were willing to participate for the bulk of a year.
So basically what you're saying is if you don't suck my dick, this is a deal breaker.
That's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is that even when you know that there's a flaw in the relationship, you're not the guy that just fucking dump out.
No.
You'll fucking accept a flaw, a major flaw in the relationship, and carry on hoping that what clears up.
No, well, you're going from the standpoint that I'm thinking long term. Okay.
I'm going from the standpoint that none of us, and maybe this is me being stupid. I'm in a relationship right now. Not necessarily. Look, I'm the first one to say, and me and her both together will tell you honestly that we're not dating. Okay, and that's just the way it is. But at the same time, we spend a lot of time together.
Okay. But are you thinking new curtains? Are you thinking new house furniture? Are you thinking?
No, not at all. I'm
okay. So you aren't thinking on a long-term basis here. You're thinking day to day.
I'm not thinking on a short-term basis either.
So you're just thinking day to day.
I'm literally thinking I would like this to work out.
So that is long-term thinking.
No, it's not. Because
what does it mean? I hope this works out.
That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you back with this specific relationship. With this specific relationship, are you already thinking end game, or are you thinking, okay, this could go on for a while, or are you thinking
I'm thinking
this could go on forever?
No,
or what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this could end tomorrow.
Okay, I understand could, but what are you thinking want?
Well, I'm thinking that it'll go.
Do you want it at that time?
Are you all right over there?
I'm choking. But I'm thinking, do you want it to last infinitely?
No, that wasn't in my mind. With this particular one, no, that wasn't the thought. The thought process is if it ends today, it ends today. If it ends a week from now, it ends a week from now. But ultimately...
But you're ultimately thinking, this will end.
Yes.
This is not going to make it.
That's correct.
From day one, you're thinking, this will not make it.
That is correct.
Did you have your eyes open all the time?
Yes, but I didn't stray during that time.
No, but you were considering the options.
Yeah, absolutely.
Considering the available goods in the room.
Absolutely.
See, I've never done that in my life, even now.
Yep. But you see, I knew that this was just a temporary situation.
All right.
There was one that you knew, a blonde.
Okay.
Temporary situation.
So you were okay with going into that thinking, all right, well, this might last me 6 months.
Or 6 weeks or 6 days.
No shit.
No shit. Now, the last one that you're aware of,
yeah,
that one was more long-term.
And from what I know of that one, that's one that you wish would have been a permanent scenario.
Correct.
And it just didn't work that way.
It didn't work that way.
But I'm just so new at this fucking dating shit that I don't get this. I mean, I'll tell you honestly.
They hammered.
I'm not the girl that I've been seeing right now, and I've been seeing her since January. So
okay. You're a good 7 months in almost.
It's a fairly long time.
Okay.
And me and her neither one of us claims dating.
Okay.
We just don't. We're just fucking. We have fun together.
No, that's it. No need to. Fucking is a verb in this situation, not an adjective.
Well, you're right. But we just have fun together. That's what we do.
And that's what it should be.
But I don't look at it like, all right, well, this is good for now and it's going to end in a year. I look at it as like, this is cool. Maybe this will turn into something.
Okay. Well,
then you're always going to be surprised by the where is this relationship going question.
Maybe
you'll
true.
Be like, going? What do you mean, where's it going? It's not going anywhere. It's great.
Well, that's maybe that's true. And being that this girl her previous relationship was 18 years without ever getting engaged and without ever giving up her house and whatever. Maybe that is the way it is.
Maybe it is. Maybe it works for you too, because I mean, you nailing 200 chicks, then being married to one for 22 years, and now you're a babe in the wilderness.
Oh, there is that part of the truth. That there is a truism to me that is that. I guess what I just don't get is that you would get into a relationship, and I'm throwing this at Neeley, that you get into a relationship knowing it's going nowhere, but you're okay with that.
Because I have no agenda.
But how is the chick okay with that?
Because it's for right now. Because you know it's temporary, because it's for right now, and something you can do for now.
Well, how do you convince the chick that that's what you're doing? I'm just banging you because that's what I got right now.
Well, because it's sort of an unspoken agreement, and you might be surprised at that thinking. You might think that, but they might think differently, but you're not aware of their thinking unless they make it verbal to you that.
Okay, so let's go back to that girl in specific.
Okay.
Do you think the girl we're talking about understood that this was a fucking temporary fucking scenario?
Yes.
You think that she knew that really you were just banging her because you needed some pussy?
No, it didn't boil down to just give me some pussy. It was.
But that's what it was.
But no, you're oversimplifying this.
All right.
There were daily phone calls. There were conversations. There were dinners. There was hanging out. There was more than just that. But it was both of us sort of had the same understanding that, you know what, this isn't forever. This is just for now. And I'm fine with that.
I've known enough of your girlfriends to know that none of them fucking take
But it didn't go for 2 years, though. Had it gone for 2 years, it probably would have went into the whole realm of where is this going? What are we doing? Is this
so? Because you broke that off because you moved,
correct?
That probably saved you the hassle.
That is probably correct. Yes.
All right. See, I'm a fucking child in this world.
In that situation, yes. The reason that did not go where the rest of them went is because I did relocate.
Okay, so let me go back to what I think is the main one of your life.
Okay.
And you know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with a K.
Right.
Do you think that one fucking didn't give you all that you wanted because she saw some kind of a flaw in what you would give her back?
No, I don't think that at all.
So why do you think that one fell apart?
Because of some of the attributes that I personally did not like.
So you think that was all about your taste?
Correct.
And you don't think it had nothing to do with her?
No.
See?
Because I know for a fact that one would have, crossed the deepest oceans and climbed the highest mountains if I asked her to do that.
True. And I agree with that because I know that one and she definitely would have. Not only do I know her, I know her kid.
Right.
How old's her kid now? 20?
Oh, in the mid-20s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this is how long it's been since I've seen that one.
Right.
I fucking saw that kid when he was 12.
Yeah.
He was 12 and we were on the bus at Enough's Enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yep.
Chris is
Wow.
hammered. I'm checking out of this inside baseball.
All right.
All right, Doghouse.
All right. So anyway.
No, dude.
He's been married and's got a kid and now going through a divorce and
that kid?
yeah.
Really?
Really.
Holy shit.
And she's a grandma 3 times over already.
What?
Yep.
She's not more than 45.
True.
And she's a grandmother 3 times?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. How time flies, right?
Dude, that doesn't even seem fair.
I know.
Well, how old is she?
44.
44, so she's my age.
Correct.
You're younger with 3 grandkids.
Yep.